Get ready for a Hunter Call of the Wild first. I've taken on the challenge of hunting all 11 mission trophy animals in one epic video.
Excuse me, did you just say you are going to hunt all 11 mission trophy animals in one video?
Yes, random AI generated voice, you heard that right. You've never seen them all together like this before, back to back. Let's go make history. The first mission trophy animal you will encounter in the game, in chronological order, will be a max level wild boar on Hirschfelden named Wurst, which is German for sausage. You will encounter this big boar on the second last of the Marvin Tressler main missions called Boar Beast Boss. You have to travel to far northeast of the map to the logging area in Mullerwald. There will be an opportunity for you to get in close and take down this aggressive boss. I will say that all mission animals have the chance to troll you, and you are not guaranteed to get a diamond, just like any other max level animal in the game. I got into zeroing distance, which is 150 meters, with the Maradi model 1849, which is one of my favorite weapons in the entire game due to its high penetration. I really like it for animals class 6 and under. I was really lucky with Sausage, and I downed him with a double lung shot, and he made diamond with a 149.38 score, and he will be a welcomed addition to my lodge, and maybe even yours. The second mission trophy animal you will encounter will be a level 4, 90 kilogram weight, gold scoring albino deer on Hirschfelden. This deer is named the Beautiful Buck and can be found in the last of the side missions offered by your Linda Yager. On this last mission, she mentions that she has sighted the most beautiful deer she has ever seen and suggests that you go to the bunkers at the very south of the map in Schönfeld. This is probably my favorite location to hunt any of the trophy mission animals in the game. Having a history degree and being able to take down this beautiful albino buck with a Maradi model 1894 in a fictional but historically relevant location like a German bunker from the World Wars is really incredible. I downed him right on the spot with a double lung shot and quickly claimed him and added him to my trophy lodge. And maybe this will have you wanting to do the same. The last of the Hirschfelden mission trophy animals is another max level wild boar. This max level boar will always score less than Sausage, but will still be a great pairing in your lodge. You will get the opportunity to encounter this guy at the end of the Marvin Tressler side mission, Tressler number 10. The developers must have ran out of places to spawn this guy, as you will encounter him in Mullerwald at the same location as Sausage where they do the logging. What I enjoyed about the Tressler missions is the backstory of the radioactive boars from Chernobyl nuclear disaster. When I found this guy, however, he was turned away from me, so I had to approach him cautiously. I made sure to bring my trusty Maradi 1894 with me. Because of the high penetration, I was not worried about getting a lung shot with a bad quartering angle. He did not go far, and I was able to harvest this huge boar and mount him beside his buddy, Sausage. The first mission trophy animal that you will encounter on Layton Lakes will be a max level 480 kg Roosevelt Elk. He doesn't have a name, but I call him the Midnight Elk because you will encounter him only at night. At the end of the Emily Connor story arc on the main missions in the mission End of Season, Doc lets you know that in her notebook she has noticed a big bull elk that comes out at night only by a watchtower in Layton Canyon. So you have to find this big boy at night. You walk up to the watchtower and you will hear his bugle, and you can then set your sights on trying to find him in the dark. I will say that the new angler scope made this mission much more enjoyable than the past, as it's a really great night vision scope to use. I was able to line up a perfect shot with my favorite class 7-9 rifle in the game, the Arzenia 300 Mag Tactical. He is considered to be a small rack diamond and scored for me 383.08, and I quickly added him to my lodge, and I'm sure you would too. The second mission trophy animal that you will encounter on Layton Lakes District is the legendary black bear known as Mr. Black. He is probably the most famous of all mission trophy animals, and you will get the opportunity to harvest him at the end of the Richard Hope main mission story arc in a mission called Sick Papa Bear. Don't be fooled by the mission, as there is another mission under Jonathan Trampfine where he wants you to take a picture of Mr. Black. So you have a choice to harvest him or take a picture. If you take a picture, the missions are complete and you will lose your opportunity to add a potential diamond to your lodge. I was able to get in close enough to him to pop a nice lung shot into Mr. Black using the Arzenia 300 Mag Tactical. I will say that Mr. Black does troll more than you think, but I was lucky that he made diamond and became a staple in my lodge, and maybe he will become a staple in your lodge too. The last of the Leighton Lake District Trophy and Mission animals is a max level legendary coyote with the name Were Coyote. You will get the opportunity to encounter this little guy at the end of the Fiona Wallace main mission story arc on a mission called the Were Coyote. The great thing about this mission is that you can do this mission in the middle of the day, so you can enjoy taking down this diamond potential coyote in the daylight. You travel to Chila and head to the last known location for this boy. This is the one trophy who trolls the most, and he has trolled me in the past when playing these missions. I was able to get into range, but was forced to take a quartering shot with the Ranger 243 starting rifle. I was able to get a single lung and add this diamond coyote to my lodge, and maybe you will too. The only mission trophy animal available on Medved Taiga is well worth the completion of the 29 missions to harvest this big boy. He is the only mission super rare animal available in the game and is a legendary level 9 Albino Brown Bear. You will get the chance to encounter him on the second last main mission titled the Albino Brown Bear. You must locate and find the wounded bear who is hiding out in a cave. You can easily find the cave on your map as the bird's eye view is a skull. I would say crouch and approach with caution as this bear is aggressive and will try to attack and run at you. He knocked me out in my first run-in with him, but I was able to sneak up on him on my second approach. I was able to drop him on the spot with the Arzenia 300 Mag Tactical. This bear is always max weight, but this time when I harvested him, I was super surprised to see that he was also max score as well, as max score for brown bear is 29. Quattro Colinas trophy mission animals are a vicious trio of wolves that were let loose on the reserve and are disrupting the farmers and leaving a path of destruction in their wake. The first of the Iberian wolves you will encounter will be on the main mission, Bait and Switch, where you have to disarm some traps and find the white wolf called Phantasma, which translates to English as ghost. It has a mission fur called Phantasma, but it is basically the winter fur variation. This wolf will attack you and be aggressive, so I will say take your time with this mission. I prefer to use the Marathi Model 1894 due to its high penetration, especially up close with this wolf. If I miss my shot placement, the thought would be that the penetration would hit a vital organ regardless. I just had to make sure I didn't shoot the head and mess up the trophy on this diamond. I have seen other people in the community preferring to use handguns as well. I was able to accomplish this mission with a nicely placed shot and add this beautiful white Iberian wolf to my lodge. The second of the Quattro Colinas wolves is a highly aggressive Iberian wolf called Augo, which loosely translates to ogre or aggressive. This wolf will be a mid-level animal, as the one I ended up encountering is a level 7. However, I have seen on some of the forums of some hunters encountering him at legendary level 9. He has the common gray fur variation, but in true ogre fashion, he has blood all over his face, as if he just mutilated a farmer's prize sheep. You will encounter him at the last main mission called Divine Reckoning. You will sneak up on him at the courtyard inside of an ancient monastery. It's beautiful setting and cool way to end the missions at an ancient church while you cleanse the map of all this aggressive wolf is done. I used the Marathi again for a better penetration, but this time the wolf didn't attack me and I was able to take my time with an easy shot and put this aggressive wolf in my lodge, and hopefully you can too. The last of the three Quattro Colinas wolves is a melanistic wolf called Sombra, which translates to shadow in English. His mission fur type is called Sombra as well. You can encounter this legendary wolf at the end of the Gary Baden side missions on a mission titled Baden's Folly. Gary goes after this wolf on his own, but can't get close enough to get a clear shot. You must encounter this wolf at night, as if hitting a moving target wasn't hard enough. Oh, and toss on top of that this guy is pure black and blends into the dark. He took a few bites out of me on this encounter. Like Gary Baden, I too wasn't able to get a clear shot until he finally slowed down enough, and my trusty Marathi Model 1894 was able to drop him, and I was able to claim this beautiful diamond and put him into my lodge. There's a cool multi-mount called Fangs Out, where I'll place these three wolves alongside an Iberian Mouflon trophy that hopefully I'll find exploring the rest of Quattro Colinas. This mission animal is on the reserve Te Aroa, which is called the Mocha Moose, which is on the main missions. This is my favorite of all the mission trophy animals because of the actual true backstory of this moose. Being a true conspiracy theorist, I love how to this day there are still sightings of moose on New Zealand in real life. There was 2 shipments of moose from Canada sent to New Zealand to make a huntable population on the island in the early 1900s. They claim that they are extinct on the island currently, as they were not able to make a viable population since they were in competition with the red deer, who were a better suited species on the island. So, these missions play on this real life story of moose on New Zealand, and you must investigate the claims of the sightings. Like the Mr. Black mission, you have the choice to harvest or take a picture of this moose. If you choose to take a picture of them on this mission, then the mission is done, and so is your opportunity to put this moose in your lodge. He will always be a gold level 4 moose and will have a mission exclusive fur variation titled Mocha. I was able to place a nice lung shot using my trusty 300 Arzinia tactical mag and claim this beautiful moose for my trophy lodge. This ended my goal of hunting all 11 mission trophy animals on the Hunter Call of the Wild.
I can't believe you did it. All 11 trophy mission animals that must have taken you forever.
Of course I did it. Did you have any doubt randomly generated AI voice? I devoted almost a month of replaying the missions to bring you this video about hunting all these amazing trophy mission animals. Here is how they look in your lodge as I use them to decorate this main trophy room. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you want to be notified of more content, please subscribe. You made it this far, so you might as well check out the rest of my channel. And until next time, fellow hunters, happy hunting.